When I started this channel, I mostly wanted to cover technology that I already owned that I was about to get rid of, be it through eBay or just giving it away to people I knew. That is not the case with these Casio watches. In 2023, I had this urge to buy a watch, one of those old ones with a calculator on it. Not that I had any particular use for it, but I figured they wouldn't be that expensive, and I haven't had a watch since when I was a kid. So I bought a $40 Casio DBC32-1A databank calculator, and it was awesome. First of all, it shows the time. More than that, it shows the day of the week, month, and year. Navigating through the menus also gives us a databank for storing names and phone numbers with support for 13 different languages. The calculator itself, which calculates numbers you throw in there, an alarm function that can be set for daily, date-specific, or monthly reminders, a stopwatch, and a dual-time display for different time zones around the world. An additional feature is the illumination. The watch lights up with a soothing amber light. Now, one thing I was asking myself is why didn't I just get a smartwatch? And the answer really boiled down to the fact that I'm kind of lazy. I've never owned a smartwatch, but their battery life seems like it would be a large detriment to me. I already have a personal cell phone and a work phone. I don't want to have another thing to charge every day. Plus, this Casio databank battery can have up to a 10-year life and uses a common CR2025 battery, which can be found anywhere for pretty cheap. The only concern about the battery is that when you replace it, you have to reapply a sealant if it's water resistant, just to make sure that water doesn't get in there. But I have to imagine that's easier than replacing a smartwatch battery. So that's what I used for many months on a daily basis, and you can see on the panel that it is scratched and dinged, but still going strong. Server racks are pretty tight, so I bumped it a number of times. Eventually, I had a desire for another one, so I bought a $50 SGW 100-3AV. This is more of an outdoors sporting watch. The time display is noticeably larger, so it's easier to see at a glance than the databank watch. It also has world time, a stopwatch, alarm, a light, and even a countdown timer. All of these can be configured with the assistance of the manual. But this one had some other features which drew me in. There's a built-in compass and thermometer. I wouldn't exactly trust my life with the compass, but for determining cardinal directions it can come in handy. Obviously, when the watch is on your wrist, the thermometer will not be as accurate due to your body heat, but it isn't too far off once it stabilizes. We'll just put it in this glass full of ice and water, so it should read a solid 32 degrees Fahrenheit. There it is, kind of. Close enough, I think. This particular watch is good up to 200 meters of water depth, but it's more based around water pressure, so I wouldn't exactly take this on the next deep-sea diving adventure you do. Casio also has the G-Shock line of watches, which are marketed as being more robust than the standard models. I bought the DW-5600UE last Christmas. It does not have as many bells and whistles as the other two. It has the time, alarms, stopwatch, a light, and the usual stuff. I did also buy a Casio watch for my partner that has a built-in step counter, although it does pick up some motions like vibrations during driving as steps, but other than that, it seems to be relatively accurate. Casio watches tend to come with a plastic stand. It's not luxurious, but it does hold the watch with a little paper tab that shows some of the model information, and the instruction manual fits snugly inside the stand, so you would have to go out of your way to lose it. That's really about it. Not any particular reason I made this video. I just had a weird fixation for a while, and then I'll probably focus on some other weird thing later on. But Casio watches are durable, cheap, and in my opinion, really cool. I probably won't be buying any more anytime soon, but if you were interested, I doubt you could go wrong with a nice Casio F91W. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video whenever that comes out.